Are you the man? You look like a man.
Hello, I'm looking for a man. A man in your age range. A Technomancer.
A Technomancer? Here? You must be mistaken, my boy. There is no Technomancer here. The prisoners of war are sent elsewhere. Here we are taught to think like good citizens of abundance.
Well, he seemed like a very well versed person, didn't he? But we need to talk to more people, I guess.
Hello, I'm looking for someone. A rather old man.
What is the man doing in the camp?
He was locked up here because he was living away from corporations. He's a Technomancer like me, but way older. And he comes from Aurora.
He is not sure, but he believes he recognized that the old man had the Aurora way of speaking. But he thinks that the man is mistaken because he is not a Technomancer. He doesn't make lightning bolts. He is a mechanic, not a good mechanic.
Thank you very much for the information.
You're welcome. I assume I'm meant to talk to more people before it says that I can talk to the man who's clearly the man we're looking for, who might be a mechanic. A mechanical Technomancer. If only we could have talked to you. You could have told us who it was most likely within 5 seconds. Or was it you that's a Technomancer? It's possible.
Hello, I'm looking for a prisoner. An old man from Aurora. He's a former Technomancer.
There are no Technomancers here. He would be killed right away or sent to a camp as a prisoner of war. You're in the wrong camp. This here is a rehabilitation camp for deviants, dissenters. It's supposed to get us to think right again. Sorry, I don't see.
Maybe he hid what he was. He used to live far from the corporation. Maybe they mistook him for a deviant, an outcast. But he must have kept some of his mannerisms or accent from Aurora.
That could be George. I've always thought that he had a funny way of talking. He works as a mechanic. He really looks burned out. But the funny thing is, I once heard him say he was barely 50. You think he was at least 20 years older. He must have had a really bad life, worse than ours.
That could be him. Technomancy tends to age us faster. Thank you.
It shows enormous strength and courage to be able to hide so much in such a place.
You did the same thing, Phobos. Went back into the pen in no fear, passing yourself off as someone else.
Perhaps in some ways, but I was driven by a will to save my people. What is it that drives that man?
Love. Love is what would drive him. Alright, fella. We know. Oh my god, now the marker's like, hey, this is the guy. You talk to everyone. You've wasted our time. Yeah.
How old are you? 70?
50 years old, but I had a hard life. Unfortunately, that leaves its mark.
Like Technomancy takes its toll as well.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about Technomancy. You should talk to someone else.
I've heard that mechanics isn't your forte. It's a good hideout, isn't it?
The person who told you that I'm not good is simply bad-mouthing me.
If you say so. But this doesn't explain the way you speak. Polished for a mechanic. Listen, let's cut to the chase. Just let me look at your temples and that'll be it.
You are the pain in the neck, you know that. Very well, I am the one you are looking for, and your relentless questioning puts me in jeopardy if the word gets out here.
I specifically came to this camp in order to find you. You brought back a dome lost in the sands, a tablet that I'm unable to translate.
It is written in the settlers' coded language, one they use for the important data. By all means, I can translate it, but this type of thing can take time, and I can't do it here.
Come with us to Noctis. I am sure that you'll find a place to stay.
Noctis.
The city of the merchants. It's an independent city. There you won't have to fear Aurora or abundance.
Well then, I'll follow you.
You might have to fear Dandolo. What? Find a way for. I call bullshit. I freed them, they just didn't want to let themselves out. Oh well. Hey, look! Wait, we could have just done... They're bars. You could have just stuck your hand through and...
Let's go.
This is a very strange prison to me.
Why am I glad to leave this place?
Me too. I don't care where you take me. Anywhere is better than prison.
It stank like fucking death in there. I don't know what to say. I feel ashamed. I'm from Abundance. What they do to people in there... inhuman.
To think that even Ophir looks like a paradise after seeing such a place. I am grateful, however, for we managed to save a few souls.
You okay, Nisha?
No, not really. I don't want to talk about it right now.
I get that the place could have triggered some bad memories. I'm sorry, Nisha.
Oh, Andrew, you're trying so hard. It's so cute.
Solo, this is Patience, the Technomancer you told me about.
Ah, nice. Free of that shadow-forsaken labor camp. Must have been a living hell. A sincere pleasure to meet you.
Yes, nice to be free, but to be honest, I'm now stuck with no place to go. Can't and won't go back to Aurora. And Abundance was always so accommodating that I can't imagine the hospitality if they had known about my talents. Damn the ASC. And ever since my little desert refuge has been discovered, it's become a tad less cozy. Here I am, no roof, no real belongings. Only thing I have is this guy here who won't leave me alone until I translate some ancient text for him.
Hey, yo.
Well, I can't help with Mr. Mancer's needs for a translator, but I can give you a roof. It's the Noctis way, for we say, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Welcome to your new home, Patience. There are some empty houses in the northern part of the city. I'm sure we can set you up there.
Thank you, and a sincere pleasure to meet you, Dandolo.
Ah, balls. Gotta wait for him too. Alright, so we're waiting for Patience, and we're waiting for the... Wait for the Technomancer to find the undercover agents. We've got to wait for that too, so we can't actually do anything right now. That was bullcrap right there. I freed them. Maybe I just didn't do it enough, I don't know. So what do we got? Enter the Vori warehouse in a fear. Why? Don't know. Found the relics in various Marinus. We can go... Well, we can't... Why can't we figure out what Scott's doing? Yeah, Scott's disappeared, and I don't quite know. Elite member of the Vori. Oh. There was that thing about the Vori, right? I thought it was... Oh, it's no fear. Well, yeah. If that's right here, we can go there. Okay. That sounds good to me. I just had a look at the map because I thought this might be Noctis, and this is Noctis, so that's all the way over there. We're gonna figure out who stole this wind turbine, but we can also go check out this elite member of the Vori thing as well, and it's disappeared now. Huh. We had a nice list of people, and now it's gone. Why? It's because we're inside, but that shouldn't matter. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I meant to talk to you about... I don't know what it is. What is it about? Probably about the stolen rotator. Ask about the robbers.
Tell me, these wind turbine parts that I see, where did you find them?
I can't remember, dude. Probably somewhere. That's for sure. Sorry.
You're a robber, right?
Don't like that word. Don't consider myself that. I recover things people leave behind in the desert. I take nothing from nobody. Got cool things, though. Collect it, repair it, trade it.
When you say people who left stuff in the desert, you talking about settlers?
Sure. Yeah, in part. Found some settler items in the ruins, but my stock is interesting things from all over. Shadow paths, and even places pretty much in the middle of nowhere. I even found an old rover. Out of commission and in bad shape, yeah? But there was some cool parts I salvaged. The driver was dead, so I figured I could make better use of it than him.
I see.
Cool. Well, fella, if we need to get our charisma up, we shall. But let's also what's this one doing? Electricity resistance. Ooh, if I get 2 agility, I can wear that. Got quite good electricity resistance, and also chance to disrupt is pretty decent. It's worthwhile thinking about. What's in here that we got? Oh, we got a whole bunch of things. Yeah, I suppose maybe we're meant to talk to the prisoners after we actually unlocked the thing. I don't know. It was confusing at best. Oh, heavy steel hammer. Heavy steel-headed hammer. But I can't use that. It's definitely a lot better than you, so we're going to recycle you and eventually give that to someone who needs to use it. Now.
Tell me, these wind turbines...
75%.
Listen, you must know that the city relies on those wind turbines. By taking them apart, you put everybody in jeopardy. I know you're not like that. I can see it. It's not you who was managing the trafficking. Tell me who's behind all this.
Alright, look. I'm just small potatoes, you know? Dudes behind this, though? Don't fuck around. I didn't know that when I started. Just thought it was a no-sweat way to make a little serum behind Dan Dola's back, right? It was bigger than I thought, though. A lot bigger. Guys behind it are not dudes I like dealing with. Got bigger agendas. Not that I know this, but you can sense it, you know? Scary guys. From your corp, I think.
The Vori?
Yeah, that's right. The Vori. That's them. They're up to something else in the Gate District. You want a world of trouble, man? That's where you can find it.
Damn it, Vori! We told you to be low-key. I'm pretty sure this was definitely before I told you to be low-key though, so we'll let this slide for now. And Kim.
Hi, Nisha.
Hi, Zach. Everything?
We can't talk to you about your troubles and woes. Phobos, how you doing, buddy?
Your help would be indispensable once more.
Oh. Yeah, let's listen.
I'm listening.
First, I want to thank you for helping me, my mother, and all the mutants.
I don't really feel like I helped your mother, but if you say so.
Sometimes you have to look beyond appearances. I miss her a lot, but at least she did not suffer thanks to you. But let's get back to what I wanted to talk about with you. I managed to get in touch with a man who can provide us with military equipment. And we are going to need it because we have to be able to defend ourselves. But that man will never do business with the mutant. That is why I need you to negotiate in my place. If you wanted to look like a merchant from Noctis and go to the meeting point with me, I'm sure that he would agree to sell you the surplus we need so much.
Can't help him right now. I gotta finish the stuff I've already started for others.
Do you mean Kim? Okay, that was weird. In a monologue, Zachariah strikes again with his confusing statements. We don't need to go to the workbench. I'm curious to see what our team setup gives us though, if it's along the way. Let's just double check our map before we... Team setup's there, that thing's there. It's a slight diversion, but it's not too bad. We can do this. It'll be fine. You guys worry too much. Don't worry, it's okay. She'll be fine.
Zach, I need to talk to you without the others around. Something personal.
Sorry, Amelia, but I'm already working on something right now. Can we talk later?
Talk to Amelia when Scott isn't there. Well, Scott's not around, so... Can we talk to her? Ask her what she wanted to do.
It's regarding what you found in Ophir, you know? In Scott's lab, my father's mail. I've thought about it, and I figured that we should try to find the kid. Scott's son.
Don't you think Scott tried everything to find his son? Besides, he risks reliving something he may not want to experience again.
That boy is connected to my father's disappearance, right? That's what that woman said. And look, the mutants have an almost normal life here. Scott didn't know that the city existed before. We could set up something new. What do you think? If we find out what happened to his son, we could not just bring him back here, but also find out what my dad went to do for Scott. I'm almost convinced that he was trying to bring him back his son.
I have other urgent matters to take care of, but I'll keep in mind what you asked me. We'll take care of it later, okay?
Yeah, it's old for sure, and a few more days won't hurt anything. Don't forget, okay?
I'll certainly try, but I'm not too sure what other urgent matters I've got on hand. I assume it's to do with the other Kim, which is kind of annoying because we have to wait for her to be good and ready, I suppose. And that's probably why Scott's disappeared. Or maybe... Oh, this one, accountable. That's what we're meant to probably do for Kim. Huh. That makes sense now. I think. Where's the other fella? There you are. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do that eventually, yes, but I want to talk to Andrew first.
Hey. Hey, back.
Okay, he's fine with me. Good man. So Amelia gives me +1 crafting. Huh. That can't be done yet, but we get resistance to disruption +5. That's alright. Phobos will give us... Wow. Gives us a lot of carry weight actually. That's pretty good. +1 exploration. Oh, Andrew gives you +1 charisma. And Kim gives me +1 to trap / lockpicking, and also... Oh, the physical damage from daggers is terrible, but... It's just... What did I want to check? Oh yes, this tree. So we got... Traps lockpicking +1 because of Kim. Okay. But we can get exploration +3 from Phobos when he gets there. 10% chance loot. Might be worth wearing those goggles again. 25% components recovered from equipment. 10% chance loot lets you craft consumables without a workbench. Ooh. That's not bad. Crafting level 3. Increase the chance of success in dialogue. Yep, lets you use superior crafting plans. You get to buy any superior crafting plans actually, and I also get crafting +1 from my shirt anyway. I'm not too fussed about that. Do you know where Scott is? I suppose finding Kim, helping Kim over there get to Scott's son might bring Scott back, although it's very far-fetched. But let's wrap up this quest with the wind turbine, and then we'll go to Ophir again and wrap up the quests over there whilst we're waiting for things to happen on the main quest line. Good thing I'm actually doing this right now, like all these little... It's a good thing I brought the main quest line as far as I've done. Now I can spend some time doing a few side quests whilst I'm waiting for this to unravel. And in that time I've managed to get to these fellas. It's fun, folk.
Hey.
Hey, can I help you?
I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I need some serum. A lot of it. And from what I've heard, there's a way to make it quickly with you. With the turbines. I keep a low profile, and I know how to fight when I have to.
Yeah, you look like the tough type, but I don't know you. Never seen what you can do. Don't know if I can trust you. You up for a little challenge to test what you can do? Good. I need you to steal some gear from the site right behind us. You do that, and maybe we'll talk about you joining a gang on a more permanent basis. Watch your ass, though. We've hit the place enough times they started noticing what parts are going missing and have added a lot of guards lately. If you get caught, I don't know you, and you don't know me. We clear?
Yeah, we're clear.
This is a sneaking mission. Didn't I already steal stuff from here? Oh, where are the guards? Oh, huh. I may have already knocked the guards out accidentally on purpose a while ago. Hence why this is all locked up and stuff. Okay. Search the turbine for parts. Hey, we did it. Kudos to us. Okay. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought we'd have to try and sneak past guards, and if they caught us, then we'd get kicked out and have to do it again and again and just retry until we do it. But thankfully we beat them up already and had the option to beat them up then as well.
Here's everything you wanted.
Well, it's nice to find someone you can rely on. Look, I'm not the group's leader, so I can't make you a member, but go see the boss. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to bring you in after what you just did for us.
And where do I find him?
Go to the canyons at night, next to the freight elevator. It's where we usually meet. I know it's not official yet, but good to have you with us.
Thanks.
Good to be with you. Thanks.
I like you. I don't want to actually stop the fellas now, because it's kind of like he was nice to me. He actually appreciated me for helping him out. Well, I know the other people did, but he was just really, really nice about it. That was kind of strange. And what's this here? Oh, yeah, we gotta go that night, right? Because that's what fella said. Unless this is not the case. We got time to kill, so we might as well go check it out. You know what? We don't really need that much fluid regen anymore. Having like 2 slots in our fluid thing is doing quite well for us. I'm going to start moving away from the fluid regen. Let's check out the... Oh wait, it's daytime out in the canyon. Right, yeah, we can't go out there. We'll get burnt to a crisp. Let's go out there and die. That'll be fun. No, it won't be. That'll be horrible and painful, and I suppose we just go to Ophir now.